Hey guys, it's Mr. Jack and 000 here, back with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be looking at a car mod called the ETK W Series, which, interestingly, if you install the mod, it's not going to be a separate ETK vehicle, it's going to be in the ETK I series, which you click on here, and it comes up as 5 different ETK W vehicles. First one you see here is the ETK W Luxury, which is considered a Hydra Model, which is equipped with a 3-liter diesel engine. And the 2000i is a mid-trim model, also with that 3-liter diesel engine. And I scroll down here to the ETK W Sport, which is a sport model with anti-lock brakes, rear-wheel drive, sport wheels, and a spoiler. And last, here are the regular ones, is the ETK W TT Sport Evolution, which kind of looks like is it the 180 Evo? The Mercedes? It's a factory homologation. Oh, I gotta pronounce it right. Homologation model with a 4.5 liter V8 engine and a Brigsby body kit. And last one here is the incredible ETKW, which is a variant that rolls coal and is very slow on purpose. First off, we're going to be starting here. Let's start off with the Hydra model, which is the luxury version. So here's the car right here. It kind of looks like an old school like S-Class Mercedes, kind of looks like. So you got here is an old school ETK badge with the 2000 badge on the right. And side view, well, it's still got the Mercedes style body style of an older German car. And this kind of really reminds me of like the 180 Evo Mercedes-Benz. And what you see right here, these right here, I don't know if you can see it right here, is a a headlight washer, like a windshield washer, the wiper blade. And this is a headlight wiper blade, but you can clean your headlights, which they also do that for Volvo. And you got the little E right here, which is the, of course, it's kind of interesting, you got the E there and the ETK badge right below it. And in here is, of course, its unique diesel engine, which I'll rip this off right here. Which I can do it here. And there goes the hood, just spinning around. So zooming out of here, it looks like it appears to be a inline 6 diesel engine, and you got the turbocharger on the left side of here. So this is a unique diesel engine that I think Carbol had made, or someone else did, because I believe I'm pronouncing his name right, Carbol. I think he was the author of the ETK W series. So first of all, let's just drive off. And it does have a unique sound within the car engine as you're hearing right now. It's not like a common ETK I series where it's got a regular 2-liter engine, and you go up to the, I'm understeering, the regular model ETK series, and some of the higher end sports models as you go up. And also, if you check in the interior of this real quick, most of the body styling did come from the ETK I series, like you can see here. I'll go to 4 so I can actually zoom in on the gauges. Kind of slow down here. See, the gauges are very similar to the ETK I series. So you got the speedometer, RPM gauge, the fuel, and the coolant temperature. And the turn signals, I believe the horn, or steering wheel too. Some of the dashboard, like the radio, vents, the clock, automatic shifter, all that, I think it came from the ETK I series. And some of the styling, like the seats, like most of the interior is basically from the ETK I series. And also, the turn signals do function right here. It's right, left, and headlights. If I can get that, there it goes. Alright, headlights, the gauges do light up, including the exterior, which I'll show you. So, get the parking, let's get this out of, get my brake lights turned off. So the lights do glow, but it looks like they glow the headlights and part of the reverse lights a little bit. And headlights, same thing. They glow like they should glow. And brighten up too. So again, let's keep on driving, and let's just do like a simple crash test. Let's let's just overspeed right here and get a slow motion of this crash. I kind of reacted a little bit too late. So simple front end crash at 60 miles an hour, and I did kind of notice that the drive shaft is somewhat flimsy on these cars. I know this is the 1.0 model, but the drive shaft is kind of flimsy. If you get into like a certain crash on here, like that one is a pretty serious head-on crash at 60 miles an hour, and that broke the drive shaft. What if I crash into here, this sign? I know that was just a pretty serious crash. What if I just crash into the gas sign right here? I'll do it right here. The gas sign. Will that break the drive shaft too? Alright, slow it down. 8 times. 40. Radiator leaking. It's like some crashes, even if they're not super hard or you kind of landed at a pretty good sized jump, it like the drive shaft just snaps easily. How about this one? Nope, we're still damaging the front end. And where are the headlights or reverse lights? There's a glow in the right by the license plate. Nice. Let's get one more crash so we can check out the other model, the Sport model. And there's a drive shaft that's relevant. Wait, is that the drive shaft right? I don't know if you can see it right there. Wait, what if I rip this? Can I rip this off? Maybe, maybe not. Can I? Yep, yep. Okay, so that's how you stamp the drive shaft. You do that. Can I connect? Nope, can't work. And here is the sports model with a kind of black with red color. And you see here, this is a kind of a low end, like low spoiler. And everything's pretty much the same except for the engine. Now I can hear the engine tone's different. It's not a diesel engine. I believe it's a V8 engine if I'm right. Let me open up the parts menu right here. So I go in, and no, it's an inline 6 engine, but it's not the diesel engine. Yeah, it's not a diesel. There's a gurgle engine, unless that's the coal rolling engine. There's quite a bit to choose from under here, which is kind of interesting. So let's drive off. And you got that wheel spin. And unlike the luxury model, I think this says it's got anti-lock brakes if I'm right. It said in the description, so slam it here. I think it's misleading us. Because it said right in the description it has anti-lock brakes. I mean, it said right there when you open up the menu. So here, Sport model with anti-lock brakes. I doubt it. I slid. Yep, it's empty, so I'm going to equip this right now. Okay, here we are with the anti-lock braking system. Let's slam on the brakes right now. That's better. Does the gauges inside light up too? It does. See in the bottom by the RPM gauge. You know, since we're right here, let's just take a little high-speed run and get up to the cliffs up here and see how it can take with a... you can take, just go cliff diving with this type of car. And I kind of braked a little early. And this car kind of understeers quite a bit. Kind of noticed. And we drifting. I was. Yeah, I'm steering like 20-something miles an hour. And we got some understeer and wheel spin too. I don't know what the Evolution model would be if I would go up one tier, because I kind of did try it out, but I haven't like tried any of this. So wait, let's make this jump right here. Can we? Yes. We made the jump. And second of all, how are we gonna get out of here? Are you kidding me? I can't get up here. Really? How much horsepower is this thing? You have like 50? I mean, I'm slipping through the gears and I can't climb up the hill. There we go. I'm king of the island, folks. Alright, let's just ignore that part. Like, we just ignore that part and we just make that turn. And try to go up higher elevation, yeah, like up here. And see if we can do some cliff dive and see how this thing works. Then we can find somewhere else to get this on a racetrack. And get some times going with the Evolution model. drifting. I'm dead. That was not much of a exciting crash. Just dove straight off the cliff, and that's it. Interesting. I'm about to say I thought I was gonna make that drift somehow, but I overshot it. And we doing a... I stalled the engine. And we drifted like the Arabs out here. I forgot what you call it. They do that highway drifting. They drift like 80 miles an hour like Honda Civics and crap like that. How about this cliff dive? Still not that good. I mean, it's a cliff dive. And I just recovered in time. You know what, I had enough of this street driving. Since I kind of got some damage on this, let's take this off-road. Let's see how it does off-road wise, because going up that hill on that little mini island, it was kind of embarrassing. I want to try to get those performance stats on this type of vehicle. Like, how much horsepower does this bring out? I'm going to check that in a little bit and see how much it performs. Well, it's doing alright in these, like, these dirt roads, but it's not like I'm going through mud or nothing. Yeah, since I damaged my front end there and that failed drift, it's pulling to the right a little. I can check the wheel balance by just looking through the ground and, well, kind of make out on that right wheel. It is pointed to the right. I mean, overall, it's doing somewhat well, and I thought I could make that drift, and I almost choked right there. And we got this hairpin coming up, it looks like. I haven't been off-roading in this map before. I've never been. Yeah, I knew there would have been a hairpin. Thought about it since I kind of seen that turn in this part of the road of what I've seen with this camera. How about this drift? I'm gonna overshoot it a little. Hopefully we don't go way off the edge. I mean, with this model, it's a little bit underwhelming to just start doing drifts, and it's a little bit dangerous unless you're a master and have a steering wheel, which I'm still trying to get the 150, the T150 Logitech, and not too bad right there. But I'm getting it sideways, but not doing no 45 degree drifts. And is this solid up ahead? Let's see, is this solid? Yes, that's a real barrier. Okay, get the camera set up and see what it's like with a front end crash. Okay, hide the UI and hit it. Let's see, where am I going? 58. Here we go. And real time. I think that's a drive shaft. Yep. Like any other car. I swear, since I was going 58 there, I'm gonna get a ETK I series, see if a drive shaft does snap at 60 miles an hour. So for this model, I just decided to get a 300 IX and get this going. So I did set the cruise control to 58 miles an hour. All I just gotta do is drive straight and hit the barrier up ahead, and for the heck of it, can this work out or no? Like, I could set a camera right in here and get something going. So we're gonna hit this enable the cruise control button and then just fire away. Here we go. Okay. I need a... Here we go. Okay. That. Here we go. Okay, this is good. This is not that bad. But, wait a minute. No, that's good. Good. Now, get rid of that. And, yep, the drive shaft also broke. I'm going to see if I can get a comparison of the images, see how the J-beam, the deformation worked out on the 300 and the W Sport. You see how that worked out. And for the Evolution Sport, I'm going to change maps here. And we're going to be going to the ETK driver experience and go try default, see what this is like. Alright, so I got the TT Sport of the W Series load out, and it was kind of little bit unfortunate with this series. This is the customized version, and this is the version that you'll spawn for the first time when you, of course, spawn this vehicle. And on here, compared to the TT Sport Evolution with the ETK I series, the TT Sport model, the ETK I series, is they don't really come with a whole lot of stuff. Like, they don't have the oil cooler, and they have a regular radiator on here. Like, if you would have been driving hard at like 120, 140 miles an hour, your engine would really likely to overheat with the regular radiator. And it doesn't have a whole lot of stuff within the engine itself or with the brakes on here. What's kind of interesting on here, instead of a turbocharger, they gave you a supercharger on here. And they give you no exhaust. And they give you a regular 5-speed transmission with a rear-wheel drive. And I think on here I got all-wheel drive, which is on the Sport model, right? Yeah, I got racing all-wheel drive with 6-speed and everything. And also with the suspension, I could just pull out the rear one. I don't care if even the front one's the same. You'll also get a rear differential, an open differential, rather than a limited slip differential. And you only get regular brakes, spindles, and struts, compared to here where, where I got the racing stuff on here. Like you see here, racing LSD, brakes, sway bars and coilovers. You can't get nothing special with the spindle. So I'm gonna pull up a performance chart, and I can get like the 0 to 60 times of both of the vehicles here. Is it under performance data? Performance timers? Yep. So go up here, there, drag this out some, put it at 150. And for your 0 to 60 test, I'm going to spawn these two. I think that this will do. This will do up here. I mean, I got to reposition the cars, so let me do this real quick. We're going to start out with the custom one that I got here. It's, I just saved the customization. I just put everything on there and hit the save customization feature. Alright, so with the 0 to 60 test, we're going to start this off in 3, 2, 1, start. Never mind. I didn't even notice there's a dip right here when you get onto the track. So let's try this again. In 3, 2, 1, start. Whoops. 4 minutes, 4.39 seconds. I said 4 minutes. Now, for the one that you spawn up, the rear-wheel drive, less powerful version of the Sport Evolution. Let's park this right here and get a time going here. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, start. Wheel spin. No wheel spin. So a 2.4 second difference. You know what? Let's also get the brake test involved. I'm gonna go. Let's just do a 60 to 0 brake test. So since I'm doing this. It was a little bit higher, and why did it abort? Okay, so I got here is I made like myself a little custom racetrack out here at this course. So these two stop signs are going to be the start and finish line since there isn't one. And I do got the TT Sport that you spawn up with, not my custom one, which is, of course, parked over here. So for the course, I'm going to be starting here, go straight, make this corner here, stay left, avoid the water, and avoid these barriers I set up. Keep going down straight. Make this corner, the sharp right corner, which I got to brake early with these no anti-lock brakes, and just keep staying left, avoid these right turns, and avoid that right turn too into the little puddle there, and make these little slaloms here, and to finish. And then repeat for the other car. So we're going to get a lap time going for this car. I got a stopwatch set up here, located on the top right corner of your screen, and I got an engine dynamometer, an engine debug system on the bottom left, because the engine dynamometer, it doesn't work that well. Like, it doesn't even work if you're at like 400 horsepower. It doesn't even go higher than that for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug with the system or what. So let's get this thing started. We start the lap In 3, 2, 1, start. And we're off with a bunch of wheel spin. Here we go. Still doing okay. Going off the track. Brake early because you know how it goes here at ETK Driving Center, and I just hit the bottom left of the car. It shouldn't affect it that much, rather than getting that ding. Yeah, this car understeers badly. Alright, begin to brake and compensate into this apex. Yeah. I think all-wheel drive for the win. Sheesh. Alright, here comes the finish line. We got a lap time of 1 minute, 3 seconds, 50 milliseconds. And I got a damaged, broken back left taillight. So 1 minute, 3 seconds, 50 milliseconds for the crappy TT Sport. Now let's get the other guy ready. Get him on the line. I didn't even pay attention about the horsepower I got. And it's going to be painful. Okay, horsepower. I was paying attention to the road, so let's just do a poll right here. I just want to see the horsepower. You know, let's just get this to first gear. Alright, get ready. 380? I seen like 260 or something. I think we're around 260, I believe. So get this on the line. Right here. Back this up a little. I'm unrealistic. Arcade. Back it up a little. That's good. Alright, you can gear. Alright, get this ready. Same thing. Stopwatch in the top right corner of the screen. Gonna start this off. In 3, 2, 1, start. Alright, there we go. Beautiful takeoff. And we drifting left. I kind of think there needs to be like an actual timer on here. Like, not the distance timer, but a different timer. Just to, whatchamacallit, have like a lap time on here. I know there's like a lap time feature. I don't know if you gotta like, I don't know how you place check marks on here instead of going to a time trial. Just to record a lap time on here. I don't know how you do that. I know the distance timer, it gets like a quarter mile, 500 meters, 1,000 meters, and such like that. But it doesn't have a legit timer on here. That's why I'm using a stopwatch, which I think someone should come up with a timer by just clicking on start and clicking on stop when you cross the start finish line. Like right here. Here we go. Okay, so a time of 58 seconds, 72 milliseconds. 58.72. After further review, the actual lap time I got was 58 seconds, 71 milliseconds. The thud that you may have heard a little bit ago in the video was me trying to hit the pause button to stop the timer, which instead got me the time of over 1 minute. I just wanted to correct myself. That's I think a 5-second difference, right? 58? Yeah, that's a 5-second difference between the all-wheel drive and the rear-wheel drive version. Hold on, let's get a poll right here. I want to see the horsepower of this guy. I think that was 370. I think I kind of read that wrong with this one. I think it was like a 360 and this was like a 370 or something. I don't know. So last but not least, let's bring this off to Leap of Death. If I can, right here. And last but not least, I forgot to test this out. We're going to bring out the Incredible out here, and then we'll bring out the TT Sport and drive this off a cliff. So, find us somewhere, let's just go over here. So, It's still got the diesel engine in here. I think this is the 2.4, or is it still the 3-liter diesel engine? Let me look this up on the part selector. I think this is a... No, it's still a 3-liter. And this is the one that drives slow on purpose, it says. So, hit the gas, and look at that. Beautiful. 184.6 horsepower. Right? 85. Just look at that. Look at all that coal. And we losing speed uphill. Well, fortunately we got some NOS. Let's kick that in. I don't know when it'll kick in, like I don't know what gear or RPM it would. So we're doing off-road, which I almost about died right there. Not clickbait. Come on. Sheesh. Let me see, what gear does it come in? Second? 100th gear? I don't know. Well, gave you that idea so that thing actually rolls coal and goes slow. So let's just bring this off the cliff and we're bringing the TT Sport involved. Oh, so third gear kicks in. So at a 55-mile-an-hour launch, and let's just hide the UI. And let this do its job. And it's gonna go face first before it hits the... Oh, through the split. Right here. Right here. Watch the camera jiggle out. Damn. It still runs. It's dead, and it's on fire. It's on fire, fool. Let's just see if it gets all the way down the hill. Or down the mountain and into the water. Which, I have a good feeling it will. And look at the drive shaft, look at the transmission, look at the tranny. The tranny's about to fall out. In real life, it already been falling off by now. And it's gonna face first into it. Ooh, almost. I thought it was gonna go straight into it rather than getting shoved off the cliff like that. Last but not least, we'll bring in my customized TT Sport. Since let me keep going down here. Let's bring out the customized TT Sport, since the one that it's given to you kind of sucks. All right, got that loaded up, and let's just drive down the cliff. Watch us go like probably 70 down here. 62, I was kind of wrong. Well, I was getting the wheel spin, which I thought we were going to get up to 70 miles an hour, but I was getting that wheel spin. And again, come down here, and the initial crash will be slowed. Right here. Camera will... Oh, camera did alright there. And the engine's going to fly off. And I killed the engine by just doing that. Yeah, it's going to be a big impact right here. Again, camera. Let's do 4 times. Dang. There goes the camera. Right here. Let's just write this out. And... splash. And is it still playing the fire sound effect? There it goes. It was still playing the fire sound effect even though it was in the water. That's kind of interesting. So for this car in general, I think there should be maybe just some slight improvements in terms of its customizations, especially for the TT Sport model, since it's like a base model car with a huge with that V8 engine in it. Which I think probably for another update, which you may need to do is probably just get all the stuff from the 2400 TT Sport, the ETK I series, like get the performance radiator and the racing brakes, all the racing stuff into the W Sport model, and so you don't have to complain about wheel spin every single time. So that is it with this video of the ETK W showcase of this person's mod. So this has been Mr. Jack 000. I'll see you in the next video.